welcome back to my channel. I don't know what day this is. I think this is day so it's day 13. Anyway, so this is gonna be like a different kind of vlog. It's literally just about me talking about my spiritual life and stuff, you know. So I just ordered a Bible. I have like Bible before, it's just that I don't know where they went. It's literally all gone. I have a Karen Bible though, but I want to read in English instead. I also want to like an English Bible. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna open it and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. How do I even open this?
2,000 years later.
Finally. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. And it even has like this thing that covers it up, which is really good. Like, look at this. It's have this thing that's covered the top. So let me just take this off. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's King James verse. I thought they wouldn't have a King James verse. I thought it was gonna be like the different ones, but it's King James verse, which I really love it. And I feel like I can read this better because there's like some words that I couldn't read. Oh my goodness, they even have the thing that it holds it, which is really cute. And then they also have like the string. I don't know how to call that, but this. They even have these, which I love. Oh my goodness. So this is really pretty, and I got it purple. I wanted pink the first time, but then I couldn't order it. I don't know why somehow. So I got the purple, but purple is kind of, it's okay because I actually love any kind of color. I don't really care, but I got a Bible, y'all. I'm really happy that I got it. So I don't know if this is going to be like a testimony or not. I don't even know, but I'm just like, I want to tell you like a few things about me, like growing up and stuff. So growing up, my family used to be a Buddhism back in Thailand though, because we live close to Buddhism church where my dad always cooked there, you know, he cook good meals and stuff. So tasty. And it was really fun. And then when we moved to America, that's when everything changes. So I think I was like 9, about 9, when these people, like, I never see them before, they came, my cousins, they were going to church, and I happened to visit them, and they saw me, and they were like, you know, at first they didn't say anything much, but when they found out that I live next to close to their apartment, they decided to like invite me to their church. So yeah, like everything changes. My mom, her friend also like tell her about, like, you know, about God and stuff, and she also became a Christian. So all my families all started becoming Christians and starting praying and stuff, and it was really cool. Yeah, so I will just tell you about, like, you know, how I got saved and everything. So this woman, it's literally the same, like the same one that I go to the church to, the ones that always picking me up. So she wanted to ask me like a serious question. I knew it was serious because her face were just like, it looked serious, and I got really scared, to be honest. I was scared. I was like, what she want to say, you know? I was really scared. I mean, not scared, but like nervous. Like, I'm like nervous because like, am I in trouble or something? So she sat me down to sit down, and she told me, she was like, She was like, Neela, if you were to die today, do you know 100% sure that you would go to heaven? So first, I didn't even know what anything means, to be honest, because I was only 10 at that time. So I was like, no, I don't. And then she just started like telling me and soul winning me, you know, and stuff. And I didn't really understand anything, but she got me saved, and I was literally happy, to be honest, that I got saved, but I didn't really understand it though. But like I started like thinking about it, like, oh, so this is what it means. Oh, you know, and I started like getting like a lot of understanding. So I was really happy and proud of myself, and I really miss the church and the people there. They were really sweet. They were the ones that helped me be saved and know God, you know, and it was really, really fun. But then we moved, and so starting my middle school year, I started seeing like reality of what kids are doing, and what kids are saying and stuff, so and so. So starting middle school, I started hearing kids cussing, stuff like that, and I actually like didn't like it, to be honest. Like in my heart, I really didn't like it. And using the Lord name in vain, that's literally the things that I hated the most, because I was taught to never use the Lord name in vain, and I never used the Lord name in vain, to be honest, because when I started knowing English, like literally when I started knowing English, that's when the people were the ones that teach me understanding a lot of English. And I never using the Lord name in vain. I use oh my goodness, like mostly a lot. Like if you guys see my videos and stuff, the word oh my goodness is always gonna be there. Because using the Lord name in vain is just so wrong, like, and he doesn't like that. So like when I see kids, you know, saying that stuff like that, I always get really mad, like in my head. Sometimes I'm really scared to even like tell them not to say that. To be honest, I used to be scared of getting judged, so I never actually say anything. But like if it's like my friends, like if like they're close, and if I like hear them like use the Lord name in vain, I would say, don't say that, and they would like say okay, but like they would say it again. But it's just like, because you know when you're used to saying words and then you can't stop. I understand the feelings. Literally all I'm saying is nobody perfect. I'm not perfect either. Like I sometimes would cuss like in my head, you know, sometimes. And I used to cuss a lot. I mean, like right now, like currently sometimes, but I try to like stop like a lot. Like I try to like, you know, it's not good to cuss. Anyways, or swear. Yeah, starting all my middle school years, I was just like trying to be like a normal kid, you know, was just being a normal kid and like do what normal people do. So, you know, and for like reading my Bible and stuff, I read it sometimes, like mostly when I was a kid, but starting my middle school year, I like stopped. And I don't know, it's because I turn away, you know. It's because, you know, like how you live in a society in this generation, how, you know, kids, you know, be doing like stuff, and then you just follow their directions. So that's what I did, and I just, you know, be friends with them. Like, that's why I turn away. But it's not like I turn away because I would, you know, I would still think about God, you know, I would still think about him, even though like I always forget to pray, always forget to read my Bible, I always forget to do everything, bro. Like, it's really wrong. Like, I shouldn't forget. And then starting my high school years, it's just getting worse. Because I started doing bad things like smoking, vaping. You know how those teenagers be doing. So like my friends, cause like I don't know, like I actually be friends with people like that are really cool to me, because you know how my childhood lives, I always get bullied, and people are always like, they don't want to be like close to me, they don't want to be friends with me, they don't want to hang out with me, you know what I mean? So when I meet people like that wants to be friend with me, I get really happy, like, oh wow, like, you know, I get so happy that they want to be, they actually want to be friends with me, right? So they asked me to visit them, and I was like, yeah, sure, like, let's hang out, you know, I wanted to hang out too. So they take me to their house and stuff, and the next thing that I didn't realize, but they were going to smoke weed, and I didn't know that they were going to, because they didn't tell me. But like, they didn't actually force me to like do anything. I actually decided that I wanted to do it. So it was like, it was me, to be honest. It was my choice that I want to do it. So I smoked. Yeah, it's my fault. But I did a lot of bad things. I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot. Like, losing my virginity like at a young age is just so wrong at so many levels. Because I've always tell myself that I would like lose it, you know, after marriage and stuff like that. And then in the end, you know, he turned out to be the wrong person. You know, because when you have like a mind of like a child, it's just, you know, that it's just like that. Yeah, I guess that's just like my little testimony. But then like lately I've been thinking like, you know, I should have repent and ask God to forgive me, because I do a lot of bad things and I should not be forgiven. Like, you know, I don't deserve to be forgiven, but he wants to, because he loves me. You know, even though he doesn't know me, he loves me even when I wasn't born. So he even died for me. So even though when I was saved, when I was like back then when I was 10, I still wanted to do bad things, right? And like, what was I thinking? But yeah, so that's just my story. I wanted to get right with God, and I realized that it was not right for me to even, you know, think about like doing those things which are wrong. I don't know, like, I'm shaking right now. It's so weird because I never shake like this hard before. Like, if I was shake, it would be like when I go to a dentist, or doing something really scary, or, you know, waiting at the hospital. Like, I will shake, but I never know that I will shake in front of camera. But it's, you know, it's just like that. Anyway, so I am reading Matthew's, and they have like these things. So like it have like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, you can see like Matthew, Mark, and Luke right there, and then you just open it where the page is, and then it just lets you open, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I'm going to be reading Matthew. I've read like some of them. on my phone. So let me go check how how long that I read it to. I am literally on Matthew 20, chapter 20, so I'm gonna go to that. So yeah, this is where I will be at. And yeah, then I guess I will just end my video here. I know this is really just a personal things that I have, that I just wanted to share, excuse me, with you guys. I know like some of you guys who watch my video are not Christians, but it's okay because I just want to share my story, like my faith and everything, because I am a Christian and I want my faith to be around the world. And I don't want to be afraid of the gospel. You know, I don't want to. And like, why were you scared of telling the gospel? Like, I used to be a lukewarm, like for real. I used to be lukewarm and I hated being lukewarm, to be honest. Like, my life has always been a lukewarm, and I was so like done with that. And also I used to be like really afraid of being judged by the people when I like talk about God and everything. And like now that I think about it, like, why would you be scared? Like, you should fear God more than you fear human, because we're like equal in his eyes, and he's the one that created us. So why should we be afraid to talk about him? Yeah, that's literally all I wanted to say. And yeah, if you like this video, I guess don't forget to put a thumbs up, and yeah, comment on what you guys wanted to say or think. And I'll see you in my next video.